So here's the bike, all safe and secure. So how many bikes did you have coming back? I'm sure mine's not the only one. Good morning, Internet, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a phenomenal day. Well, it's a beautiful place here in Ushuaia, Baja Mexico. It's super awesome here. It's beautiful. You can see the water over there. That's the Sea of Cortez, the bay. It's absolutely beautiful. This place, Baja Glamping, is fantastic. But yesterday was a really rough day for me. Tipped the bike over 3 times, 1 time into a tree. My plan is I'm going back home and then figure out another route. I'll keep you updated on the journey back. Hopefully it doesn't get as interesting as it was yesterday, because yesterday was one hectic day. Oh my gosh. But you get to meet some very helpful people that help you, and you know, thank God for people. You can't do anything in life alone. I stayed right up there. They have some tents here that you can stay into in a camper. And here's the mountains behind it. Right over here, you can't really see it from here, but there's the bay. The sun's just coming up right now. But this is Baja camping. And I am now headed back home. After yesterday's debacle, crashing that, I gotta get some work done on the bike. Anyways, I am off. Downtown Santa Rosalia. Yesterday there was raw sewage going right through that area. Windy day today. About the Baja Peninsula is it's 64 here, but it's cold. There are winds blowing. It's actually cool. You know, half hour ago it was 74 degrees and it was warm. So depending on where you are in the peninsula and the elevation and the landscape, you can go from warmth to cold. So last night in the area that I was, it was 57 degrees, but it was warm. In Guerrero Negro, when it's 55 or 57 degrees, it's cold. It's totally different. It's really weird, the climate changes in the peninsula. I'm in a town it's 50 miles away from Guerrero Negro, on the middle of the desert. Of this little town. Made it to Guerrero Negro, went through the sand again a couple times, but made it successfully, thank goodness. Went to the store and got some food. I do not know what I'm eating. I have no idea what any of this stuff is, but it looked good. So it says $15.93. That's not even a dollar. It's like 20 to 1. So 75 cents for this. Unbelievable. If you notice, I am back in Guerrero Negro. I'm going back into the United States. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to reassess the plans and figure out where I'm going to go next. But I'll keep you updated on the videos. And I got to tell you something. The last night I stayed in Guerrero Negro, I only stayed there 2 nights. I stayed there once, went to Baja glamping, then went back to Guerrero Negro. I stayed at the same place. It's a nice place. Right outside the front door is where I stored the bike. And there was also a broken down car. And so I went to bed early, and I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I just peeked out the window to check on the bike because, you know, it's covered and it's locked up, and I just want to make sure it's okay. And when I looked outside, there was a gentleman staring in the window. So the only thing that was between us was a pane of glass. There were some bars on the window, but the pane of glass, I've never had that before, where you look out the window and someone's looking right at you. It scared the crap out of me. And I was like, holy crap, what do you do? You know, you could break in the door. So I did grab my multi-purpose tool. It doesn't have a knife on it, but I wasn't gonna use it unless I needed to. But I thought that was kind of crazy. So I packed all my stuff up. You're not supposed to ride at night, but I looked out the window a little later, and he passed out in the broken down car that was out in front. So I went outside, took my cover off, took all my stuff, put it on the bike, and I took off at like 5:30 in the morning, complete pitch black darkness, but I took off and I rode all the way to the United States. Well, I had to leave Guerrero Negro early before sunrise. Sun is just coming up. It's not yet sunrise, but it's daylight. When I left, it was dark. So just went through one military checkpoint, and it's warming up. It was 44 degrees. It's now 62. Just going inland. Amazing. It's getting lighter out here too. This is really a pretty area. Lippe. I got 127 miles left to go to the border. Border town. This is Mexicali. All right, this morning I rode from Yuma, Arizona to Fountain Hills, Arizona. It's a little over 200 miles, and I'm at, it's called V-Twin Express, and they ship motorcycles. So I brought the bike here, and they're gonna ship it back. So I took my clothes out of the bag, and I'm gonna carry that on as a carry-on. And I'm gonna put my space suit minus my boots. So my spacesuit is gonna go inside here. And then my helmet, I put back here. So in the case. So I think that'll be the way I ship it. But we'll find out pretty soon. I gotta meet the guy and gotta change out of this and put some pants on. So I got all the stuff off the bike. My helmet fits in the back case. I got my clothes on, I'm gonna wear on a plane. All right, so I am with Rick at the Twin Express in Fountain Hills, Arizona. and Rick ships bikes all over the world.
Yes.
So if somebody's in Michigan and wants their bike over to Argentina,
We figure out which forwarder does it, and we get the bike to that forwarder, and that forwarder sends it to Argentina.
So if my bike was in Argentina, could you ship it back?
Most likely, yeah. It depends on where it's at. Of course, we don't have local delivery services in those countries, but we do know the forwarders that service those countries.
So if I wanted to ship my bike to, let's say, Alaska, and then to ride it home, you can do that?
Yep. Yeah, we send it to Seattle, put it on a boat, send it up to Alaska, and then you ride it back.
So you can ship anywhere in the world. What a great episode this is, because I'm very thankful because I found him yesterday. I was given his name and number, and Michigan is snowing right now. Yep. I didn't want to ride home in the snow, and my wife called the local BMW dealership, and they gave us your number.
Yep.
So this is amazing.
Yeah, and we service probably 40 BMW dealerships around the country. We're the house carrier for about 200 motorcycle dealerships around the country.
Wow. So if they want to get a hold of you, they call?
They can go to vtwinexpress.com.
vtwinexpress.com.
Yep, that's our website, and you can get in contact with us, and we'll get you taken care of. And we move about 400 bikes every month all over the country, and we've been doing this for over 20 years.
Wow. Wow. It's awesome. So my bike is going to make it back to Michigan. And I'm very happy that I met you, Rick.
And I am as well. See, you've got 8 riders that want to fly into Orlando from Michigan and ride their bikes back to Michigan.
Yeah.
Well, what we do is we determine the closest dealership to where you're going to fly into. We ship the bikes 2 weeks ahead. You guys pay for a simple oil change or something at that dealership. The dealership doesn't mind holding your bikes till you fly in and get on them and leave. You've got instant storage, and that way we can get a truck to you, get the bikes to that dealership early, no stress. You guys fly in, get on your bikes, and ride back home.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
You know, the other thing too is what I was telling you about when I live in Michigan. If I want to go to California, I'm sick of taking highways because, like you were saying, you go at 75 miles an hour and you're not.
You don't see what you experience.
No, but so what's really nice is if you go on the back roads and you're going 250 miles in a day, and you can stop and talk to people and meet things and see things and experience life.
Right.
But by the time you get to California, you know, it's already a week or a week and a half after, and you have to get back home for work.
Right.
So it'd be nice to ship it out and then ride it back.
So you've got time to do that.
You get time to do that. Yeah. Or if I wanted to go do a BRD, back road discovery route in, let's say, Wyoming. Right. Ship my bike to Wyoming, and then I can ride it through Wyoming and ride it home if I wanted to, and I'd still have time.
Exactly. So, and that's the way to do it.
Wow, Rick.
It just takes a little bit of planning, but it's not as difficult as you think it is.
Well, now that I have a shipper, I'm excited. Because now that I have a shipper, I can ship my bike anywhere and ride it.
Yep.
This is phenomenal.
Yep.
Oh, it's a great day. It's an absolutely phenomenal day. It's an EpicTime2Go day. So Rick was telling me something excellent. You can also not only do bikes, but
we do power sports and cars as well, all over the country.
So if you want to ship
open or enclosed. If you have a Ferrari, we have the right equipment for that.
Okay.
And if we have a cheap run-of-the-mill car, we can put it on an open trailer and send it.
So, and you also do like the ATVs and UTVs and all the other things. So if you wanted to send them from Michigan out west so you can enjoy them, you can ship them out west. He'll ship them out west for you.
Yep.
You can enjoy it. And then when you get there, you'll have it, and you ride it, and then ship it back if you need it.
Exactly.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing.
We ship a lot of side-by-sides.
Okay.
So, yep, we can do it all.
All right. Well, thank you, Rick.
Hey, thanks for the time.
Yeah. I am with Eric, and Eric is dropping me off at Sky Harbor International Airport. Hi, Eric.
Hi.
Eric goes to Arizona State University.
Yeah.
He's completely fit, much fitter than I. He used to play hockey.
Yeah.
Is it semi-pro?
I played in college for a year.
Yeah, he's a college hockey player. And he eats really healthy and does everything correctly, unlike me. But he is also from Michigan, but I don't think he's ever going to come back. After living here, I have to go back to the snow, and he gets to stay in the nice warm weather. But it is not warm in the morning, is it, Eric?
No, it's cold.
It is cold in the morning.
It's about 40, 45 in the mornings, and then gets to like 70 on a good day now.
On a good day. Well, it doesn't get to 70 in Michigan until March.
Yeah.
So
You got a while.
we have some time. All right, well, I'm at my terminal right now, so I'm gonna let you go. You got anything to say?
No, it was fun. I'm glad I got to hear the stories.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for taking me to the airport, Eric.
Yeah, no problem.
Really appreciate it. All right. I made it to the gate. Not to the gate. I made it to the terminal. I got through security, and it's been a long day so far, and you know it's long. I'm drinking Starbucks, but hey, I need some coffee today. Make sure you have a phenomenal day. All right, I am on the plane. One of the first people, but it's going to get really full. One thing that I'd like to say is the Moscow bag, inside liner bag, fit all my clothes and my computer and things that I needed, and I use that as my carry-on today. So it's a great use of the inside of the bag. All right, I just got my bike shipped back from Phoenix, and it's here now at the house. Woo! It's been 2 weeks, so I guess maybe a little bit over, but that's great. That's awesome. So here's the bike, all safe and secure. So how many bikes did you have coming back? I'm sure mine's not the only one.
I think it was 7.
Okay, wow. That's really cool. Wow. Well, I'm gonna sell it. I'm with Rich. Rich or Rick?
Rich.
Rich, I'm with Rich, and he just delivered my bike back to me. And here it is in the driveway. Look at that. It's a beautiful thing. Made it back from Phoenix, all in one piece. Beautiful, awesome. Thank you, Rich.
Thank you.
So the original plan was for me to go to Baja glamping for a couple days, then go down the coast all the way to La Paz, which is around 6 hours away, catch a ferry over to Mazatlan, ride down the coast of Mexico to Puerto Vallarta, put my bike in storage, and then fly home to Detroit. That was the original plan. But things changed. Now, why did I have to come home? Let me explain. A year ago, I was on a long distance trip across the country. I was going to take 3 weeks, go camping, go see some sights. It was the first time I've ever gone long distance on a motorcycle. I was really excited to do it. That's in season 1. I was on, I believe, at day 8, and I met a gentleman named Juan in a parking lot, and he said he was going to go all the way to Ushuaia, Argentina, and I'm like, that's exactly what I want to do. I was going to do that. So I called up and told my wife, hey, I'm going to do this. She said to me, Robert, I don't think it's a good idea. I just spoke with your mom. Her cancer is very aggressive right now, and I think it's best that you come home. So I stopped what I was doing. I rode home, spent the last month with her, and she passed away. So I decided, you know, I'm gonna recreate this and go down to Ushuaia. I couldn't get a hold of Juan. I'm like, I'm gonna go do it next year. Well, in the meantime, my father-in-law, my wife's father, has cancer as well, and it's really bad, and they gave him just a little while longer to live. So when I left, I knew that I had to come back at some time. And so I actually came back a couple times, and this last time that I came back, he did pass away. So I was glad that I came back. But what happened was when I was in Baja glamping, I realized that my bike is just too big. It's just too tall. And I dropped it a couple times that day, and I'm very frustrated. So I decided that I was going to go to the United States, get it shipped back to Michigan while I was home. I was gonna lower the suspension 2 inches and then ship it back down, go back into Baja, go do it again, get all the way to Argentina. That was the plan, and so that is why I brought the bike back. Well, I'm done videotaping for today. I hope you liked what you saw. If you did, give me a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I'll catch you on the next video. Have a phenomenal day.